What's up, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Edgewater, Saskatchewan. And today, we have a lot to do, as we do every day. The only thing I've done off-screen in between episodes is go from that side of the field to this side of the field with this combine. That's it. That's all I've done. Because like I said in the first episode, I want to take you guys along with me. For pretty much everything that I do. Unless it comes to pallets or something, then I'll probably do that off screen. Because that takes a while. But yeah. So we're still harvesting this canola in field 5. The worker is still in field 7 harvesting the wheat for the contract. I did not bring up the semi from emptying the wheat, so I need to do that at some point. I also need to dump my semi in the silo for the lentils. I need to get rid of that so I can bring the truck over here. In order to do that, I would like to get a tractor for the auger. I could use the 7R, which I actually might do for now, because we don't have anything to bale. Until we come to the flax, we won't have anything to bale. So I might just use the 7R for now. But I would like to get, well, I'd like to get a lot of things. But I would like to get a 5M, which is my favorite small tractor. According to, well, I guess, yeah, according to everybody, it is a small tractor. But off of FarmSim, there's 3 categories. There's small tractors, medium tractors, and large tractors. And I do have a favorite tractor in all 3 categories. Small being the 5M. And then medium is the 4440. And then the large tractor is the 9RX. Because it's, well, it's a 9RX. It's pretty self-explanatory. It's big, it's powerful. Got a lot of horsepower. And it just looks awesome. So, I like it. Anyway. Today we're going to be doing all these things, obviously. But we're also going to be placing down the greenhouses and getting those up and running. And the oil mill, for that matter. We're going to be doing that too. Which means we're going to be landscaping a little bit. We might also place down the sheep barn today as well. Get that up and running. Which means we're going to need hay. Which means we're going to need a grass field. Or we could just buy the bales. There's that too. Which for the moment, I think I will just buy the grass bales. Alright, I'm going to hire that worker. Tab through all these vehicles. Get this guy back up and running. And we need to bring that back because that other dude's almost full. Now my main priority right now is to get that wheat field completed. Well, not completed, just keep that combine moving. Because if it's sitting there, it's not making us money. As for our own fields, I'm not too concerned about it. Obviously, if the combine's not running, it's not making us money. But if we're doing something and the notification pops up that the worker completed their task, I won't be too worried about it. Now, we have $400,000, which is not a lot for me to place down these production buildings. But I believe the greenhouses are only $11,000 each. So if we get 2 of them, that's 22 grand. And then we obviously need the products to go in them. And we do need custom products for this greenhouse, which is compost and a different type of fertilizer. It is liquid fertilizer, but it's just a different fill type. And then we've got the water, of course. Can't forget that. So we're going to be placing greenhouses right here somewhere in that general vicinity. We're going to be placing the oil mill in that general vicinity as well. And then that obviously means we need to paint the landscape. So we have a lot to be doing in this episode. While that guy turns around, these are all the mods that I have downloaded. Not that I wanted to show you that, but whatever. The orchards and greenhouses. So this is what we need. We need the compost and we need the fruit and vegetable fertilizer. We don't need a lot of fertilizer, but we do need a lot of compost. Wrong button. So I would like to get a trailer to hold that. Probably a loading wagon. That would be good. Alright, I need to get this thing unloaded. Which means I need this. Now, I did notice this 7R does not have a very good turning radius. I noticed as I was driving it around. I don't know. But you can see right there, it doesn't have a very good turning radius, which I didn't notice before. Alright, make sure we're lined up with the silo. Gotta zoom out. We are way off. Right about there. Should work. Now, I don't have a grain cart. I would like to get one. Since, you know, you run grain carts for combines. It's just a given. But since we're strapped for cash, currently, it's not really a good idea. And while that unloads, that's what's in the sale. This telehandler is actually very tempting. Because I would like a telehandler that would get rid of the front loader on the 7R. But then again, it's a class, and I don't want class, I want John Deere. Which I do have the John Deere telehandler installed, right there. And it's actually cheaper than a normal one, so there's that. What did I come in here for? Oh, Agrobite, grain cart. So I would like to get this one. It holds 30,800 liters, which is actually not quite enough to unload the combine twice. But I'd still be okay with getting it. Because it's new, fairly new. It has been out on ModHub for a while. Well, probably a month, maybe? I know PC players had it a long time before console players did. Alright, what are you doing, Mr. Combine? Backing up a lot, I see. Alright, while that unloads, we'll go ahead and check on the other Combine. Just getting fairly done with that. Alright, while we wait, we're going to clear the yield map for that field. And I suppose I should probably finish going around the headland, but that other Combine's going to be done with that section of the field. So until that pops up, we might as well do the headland of this field. At least part of it. At least along this fence row. There we go, and that other Combine's finished its task, which I'm shocked. Now, since this is a contract, I'm not too worried about these little straggly bits. As I pick some up. But it is a contract, so I'm not too worried about it. I know if we do the majority of the field, we could get a little bit more profit off of it, but it's not that much, so I'm not too worried about it. Can I fit through here? Nope. We'll go ahead and take over from this Combine. We'll finish this section, that section behind us first. Before we finish going around the headland. Or I could just set him off and let him go. Which I might actually do. Because we need to go get that oil mill up and running. Yep, that's definitely what I'm going to do, because that other Combine just completed its task. I'm not surprised. Come on, I gave you a headland and you're still stuck in the ditch. Alright, we need this. Now, I know I'm only 93% full in the front hopper, but I really want to get that canola up and running in the oil mill that we currently don't have. And eventually this little pond here, lagoon, whatever it's called, will be going away when we landscape everything. Because I do want to place buildings down. So, let's go into construction mode. Go to productions, find the extended oil mill, which should be right about there. Wow, I was right, look at that. Let's see here, where do I want to put this? I kind of want to put the sheep here-ish. So if we put it, where's the pallet spawn? Right there. So if we put this somewhere like this, that way I can still get in and out. Put it up against these trees. Right about there. Perfect. And the reason I chose this field is because it's fairly flat. Except apparently for right there. But that's fine. So we will activate canola, we'll put it on storing. I will put this production on storing, because these can be auto-loaded with a trailer that I've got. Not currently, but I do have it installed. Which reminds me, I need to go get that at some point. So that will be auto-loading. The greenhouse's products will not auto-load with the trailer that I want. So those will obviously be automatically selling. I almost flipped over. The combine, our combine, well, you can see it over there. It's almost made it back to where I set him off from. So we will bring this back, unload it. And then I want to get the greenhouses in. I should probably unload the other combine first. It's fine. How full is our combine? 43%. Yeah, that's good enough. We'll go deal with our greenhouses. We go to here, greenhouses. So there's two different options. Well, there's a lot of more options, but we're gonna do this option. Because it does a lot more products. Now, since we won't be dealing with the pallets, how do I want to do this? Actually, first, we're going to go into silos. And we need to place down the fermenting for the compost. Because I do want to get into that. So if we place that even with this, right there, and then we go into greenhouses. Place this one here. And then that gives us enough room to place that one there. Perfect. And while we're at it, we'll go ahead and place the sheep barn down. Not that. Not that either. This. So I did want the sheep right here. Yeah, right there. Right here. This looks good. Right like that. Alright, now we're going to do a little bit of painting, which I think I want to use this texture. Is that the same thing? That is the same thing. Do something like that. Do something like this. We'll just paint over all this. Land is not owned by you. Thank you. I didn't know that. Now this does look a little messy at the moment. Oh, is this not straight? No, it's not. I wondered if this was straight. Alright, let's just line it up real quick. There, that's straight. I will come back in here with grass because I'm messing up just a little bit. And I'll paint down grass just to make it look a little bit nicer. I'm sure by now the combines are full. Alright. So this is the first area I messed up with. And this is the second area. Now, I know I'm spending a lot of money doing this, but I'm okay with that. Because I want it to look good. Alright, and then those trees will be gone eventually. Alright, now I just need to paint, or not paint, plant grass, I guess? There we go, something like that. And yeah, for now that'll work. That guy's still going, Stye's still going, not shocked. Alright, we'll get that on combine unloading while we go empty the contract combine. And then we need to go take this semi down to the dump point again. Where's the combine? There it is. I'm not really sure what I'm doing. I was going to stop the combine right there, but I guess not. Alright, we're 87% done? No. Loaded. Full. Words. I don't know why I dropped that, but I guess we should. We'll go dump this since we have a minute. And then we need to get that greenhouse up and running. So if we look in the production menu, you can see we can make tomatoes, lettuce, strawberries, green peppers, cucumbers, and onions. That's the same for both greenhouses here. And I need to put them all to selling. There we go. And then obviously we need water, so we're going to need a water trailer. We're going to need compost, which I'm going to get the multi-fruit for that. Which I guess I could get the multi-fruit for water too. But we're getting the multi-fruit anyway, because I don't want to drive back to town all the time. And then we need fruits and vegetable fertilizer, which is basically just fertilizer. And I will definitely be getting a tanker for that, because we cannot, I don't think, buy that in the multi-fruit. I don't think we can. So we're going to have to buy pallets and let it fill up at the store, which is fine. It's just going to take a while. Alright, while that unloads, we need to find the Colossus pack. And we're going to get, this recently came out with an update. We're going to get this, the unrealistic version. We're going to go with 10 meters, unrealistic, green, lights. We want to cover, because why not? We'll go for 150,000 capacity, just for now. Might increase that later. We'll see. And we're going to make this John Deere colors. Just because I'm original. Now the tarp, I think, will be black. Yeah. And the rims, obviously, will be John Deere yellow. We'll buy that. And obviously, we need to go get it. The reason I bought that forage wagon is both combines are done. It'll hold compost, and that's what we need. Alright, but that will do it for today, guys. I will see you in the next episode. Goodbye.